Welcome back to Tea Time. Come join me for a cup of tea. I'm Emily, and I have a collection of over 280 types of loose leaf tea. I wrote down the name of each tea on a slip of paper, and every day I'm picking a new one from the basket, preparing that tea, tasting it, talking about it, and then rating it on a scale of 1 to 10. There are 2 rules here. 1, I can't repick. The one that I choose that day is the one I have to make. And 2, I have to finish the entire cup, pot, or whatever I decide to prepare that tea in. Alright, let's see what it's going to be today. Lilac Mist. Lilac Mist is a pure green tea, and this comes from Point Loma Tea. I'm going to start by setting my kettle for 180. I'll be preparing this tea in this small Japanese teacup with a metal infuser basket. And this is going to steep for 2 minutes. And here's the infusion. It's kind of a soft golden yellow, pretty typical for a green tea. This is a very, very light green tea, and it gives off barely any aroma. I'm going to give this a few minutes to cool down, and then I'll be back to taste it. Alright, time to taste it. Alright, I've had the same thoughts about this tea every time I've tried it, and that it is maybe one of the least interesting green teas I've ever tried. Like, to me this tastes more like a white tea than a green tea, but without that subtle sweetness and the subtle nuances that make tea interesting. It's got a very, very soft floral note. It kind of has like a weird broth-like quality. I don't really know how else to describe it. I originally bought this tea because it was one that I didn't already have in my collection. I hadn't heard of it before. I liked the name. I only ended up purchasing an ounce of it, and I'm glad I did. And once it's gone, I will not be replacing it. This tea doesn't taste bad by any means. It's just so uninteresting, and why would I drink that when I could drink something that's, like, actually good? It's also got a slight aftertaste, which is just never appealing. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one a 4.5. Thanks so much for joining me for Tea Time. Remember to follow me for any and all tea-related content, and I'll see you again tomorrow.